Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Klonoa, Empire of Dreams. In the last episode, we completed the first 3 visions of Primilla, the Opera Town, and now it's time to complete the rest of the world. Starting with 2-4. And this time, you're back on the board. So we need to do this carefully if we want to get all the gems. You may want to make sure you float over that giant spiker there. Grab that enemy. And... I did it a little bit too early. I'll give it one more try. I know what I need to do. I just need to make sure that I can do it. And you want to make sure you hover above those last 2 spikers there, so you can get the last of the gems, because that is easy to mess up. And by beating 2-4, you get visions 2-6 and 2-7. I definitely want to play through those when I get the chance. And if I don't get it on this second try, I will record this afterwards and put it at the beginning of the next video. So that's not much to worry about, thankfully. Are you kidding me? I jumped too late, and that's what did it? Okay, I'm going to try this one last time, and then I'm going to do this at a later date. So we got the first section down so far. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Don't know why I couldn't do it the second time. Didn't get the extra life, but that's alright. I got plenty of them. Grab you. Really can't mess this up now. There we go. Finally did it. Took me 3 tries. Me promising I'd do this later if I mess this up again twice, but we managed to pull it off. Alright. Vision 2-5. And the puzzles are going to get a little more interesting. Place a box or stand on one side to raise the other. Ah, these little platforms. These little seesaw platforms. Want to be sure you jump as soon as you land on one, so that way you get the upper gem right there. And I do want to go over here to get the extra life. And we want to use that enemy to get over there. There is a platform, but we can't reach it. So let's just continue on to the right there. Go through these little pinball flipper doors that look like they come well, almost look like they come straight out of Super Mario World 2. That's the only other game I can think of that has those kinds of doors. And part of me wants to go that right there, but not yet. I do want to grab the star. Is there anything else that I can get? Okay, over here is just a health replenishment. That's basically it. And I need to go back over here and wait for the platform again. So that way we can continue on with this vision. Alright. Use the enemy to get over here, and And I know I'm scrolling like quite a bit, but I've been practicing this a little bit, and therefore I kind of have an idea of what to do here. So use the enemy to get over here, get the 2 gems. And actually, instead of using the enemy, I want to use this block right here, because that will allow me to get up here, grab the enemy, or wait and then grab the enemy. You will cause that platform to sink down because you have an enemy in your hands, but if you double jump right below the switch there, you'll be able to get it. There's a gem there. I want to get that. There we go. And I want to grab onto this ladder here. I'm pretty sure there's a way to go back down there, and there is. Want to use the enemy to get the extra life. Get these 3 gems. I feel like this leads to something other than that hit point replenishment. Let's get over here. Well, there's a key. Well, there's a key door, actually. But we don't have the key for it. But at least we know what's over there now. So let's go back down here, grab the key. And where was that door? I feel like the door was over there, but I just want to check. I feel like the door was over here. Let's go ahead and hover over here. Yeah, the door was over there. But if we grab this enemy, go back to this platform, and double jump, we can reach that door. Almost forgot how to do that. So, let's make our way down now. There are some more gummies that will allow us to do a thing. There's a key, but well, there's a key door, but we can't do anything because we don't have the key yet. We will soon, though. And I want to make sure I get on this platform here. Okay, it just takes you to spikes. No big. And the enemy spawns here. I'm going to use him to get over there. I do want to be careful as I do this. Get on the platforms here. This will allow us to get this gold star. And I believe this block will allow you to get the Goomy, in case you drop down there, which you will need to do in order to get those 3 gems. I'm pretty sure they're easy to miss. And I managed to float to those 2 okay. So let's go ahead and continue on. Hope I'm not missing anything. I doubt it, though. We got the triangle key on the way up there. So let's go ahead and continue on here. There are some spikers, but we can easily jump past them, I believe. And now we've opened that triangle door. So let's go ahead and look around here to see what we can do. I have the feeling I probably shouldn't be. Yeah, that leads to the door. But at least I grabbed those 2 gems there towards the door while I could, because that allowed for me to get those 2 gems out of the way and figure out where the door was. And I want to make sure I use the seesaw platforms to not only grab this gem, but also in my attempt to get the last of the gold stars. Now, where is it? It's gotta be here somewhere. I can always retry if I get stuck. You know what? Let's go ahead and retry. Oh, that removed all of the gems that I had. Whoops! Yeah, anything you collect in this section, if you retry, you lose it. So you have to get it all over again. But at least we can get this again. Is there anything we can do here? No. Okay. I wanted to be sure of that, just in case I had to figure out where the last of everything was. Now, where is that last gold star? Can't believe I forgot where it was. So at least you now know how the retry selection works. You restart the current section you're on, everything is reset. Anything you picked up, you will have to pick up again in that section. Oh, I forgot all about this. No wonder. The room next door revolves. Activate the switch to make it revolve, and Klonoa can go to different places. I forgot about this entirely. Because I did a practice run of the rest of the entire level before I did this video. And I still forgot about this. So by hitting these white buttons with the dots and the triangle on them, you can make this room rotate. And you want to pay attention to where you can go whenever you rotate the room, because you can open up alternate paths that lead to other things, as you will find out a little later. For now, though, let's go through the door because we've gotten everything. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I forgot about that room. But now it's up to 2-6, and it's auto-scrolling. And you'd better be careful, because you can give yourself a really bad time if you let yourself fall behind. I got crazy behind when I did the practice run of this. I was so close to the bottom that I thought I was going to die, and I did it on at least one occasion. And I thought I was going to die there too, but thankfully that was not the case. Now, thankfully, I grabbed those 2 gems before I went for the extra life. So that makes things a little bit easier. And thankfully, I have quick enough reflexes to allow me to get over there. And want to be very careful. Thankfully, I picked up everything in the first section. If you die at any point in this level, or any of these kinds of levels, you get sent back to the beginning of the section where you died. You lose all the stuff you picked up, but you don't lose anything else you picked up in earlier sections either. So there's that. And you want to be careful with these kinds of with these little springboards, because if your timing is bad, you're going to be losing a life from being too far down the bottom there. And I almost messed that up. Thankfully, I was able to get everything okay. And I'm going to wait on the platform there. And we should be able to get everything. No. Why did I do that? Well, you just saw the first death of the game. I meant to press A when I pressed B. That was lame. But at least we can do all this over again, and this time, really not mess it up. There we go. And as always, you do want to be careful when you're on the Goomies. Once again, hoping I really didn't miss anything. Though I doubt that I did. Oh, okay. Don't want to forget that. There is a platform here. Let's go ahead and grab it. And I know that there's going to be another thing or two that I need to grab here. Now, let's not mess this up either. That would be terrible if we did. Now let's grab onto this platform, or get on it rather. And I need to hover for this. We should be good for the rest of this vision. Let's just go to the left here. Try not to mess anything up horribly. That just leads to a hit point there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be something on the left. It's an extra life. That's all it was. And there are more things that I can get, such as this. I want to make sure I grab... Why did I do that? I can't believe I let go of the A button. That was awful. Finally figured out why you lose a life if you retry in these sections. Also, that was an extra life, I think. Hope I didn't mess up everything. Horribly, I might add. Alright, grab that, grab that. I found out why if you retry in stages such as this, you lose a life. Turns out you have to lose a life in order to reset everything anyway. That's the plan anyway. Whereas with the normal areas, that's not the case. You can just go from one area to another and everything will respawn where it originally was. Didn't figure that out by trial and error. I just now realize that just by how everything is programmed. So that's a thing. And now it's time for Vision 2.7, and this one introduces a new key, the heart key. It's the third key down there. Thankfully, you're not going to have any more than 3 keys to deal with. So let's start by grabbing you. There's the door. As a matter of fact, all 3 doors are to the right. And is there anything over here? I want to make sure that before I do anything. That leads to nothing. I want to make sure that I grab everything that I can. Okay. This is where we would have went had we jumped to the right from the bottom of those steps. And we want to make sure not to touch the spikers, or let the spiker touch the enemy that we're carrying, or else we're going to lose it. And we want to carefully jump our way to the key here. And we want to make sure that we hover when we do this too, so that way we can grab it. Now, we need to make our way all the way back down here. Try not to get hit. And go through this door. And this just takes us to a ladder. Don't worry about missing any gems. We haven't seen any yet. Now, we need to make our way to the left here. And let's go ahead and grab these 3 things. Jump over here with the enemy. Throw it to the left. Grab this block. Throw it to the right. We will use this to get rid of the enemy that will be in our path. Double jump the block onto the spiker. And now let's grab it. And we want to throw it to the right here so that it lands on this spiker so we can use him as a staircase to the first gold star. Nothing else we can do with the block. Let's just double jump all the way back here. Thankfully, we're not missing anything. At least I hope not. But we do want to make our way over here. I do want to grab the enemy just in case, which is good because that allows me to A, grab these 2 gems, and B, get over here. And I want to avoid the spiker when I get the triangle key. Health replenishment that I don't need. We want to make sure that you don't hit the spikes. Ouch, that's alright. There's plenty of... There's going to be another hit point replenishment we're going to run into. Now we're at the beginning of the stage, but it's hard to tell until you get past these 2 spikers carefully. And you make your way through the pinball bumper barriers. We're back here. So, we need to make our way to the top deck here so we can go through the triangle door. Once again, we're not really missing anything. So far. Now we're in this area. There is a red, no, not a red, but a blue gem up there, and that one is easy to miss. Matter of fact, I missed it. The first time I practiced through the level, I had to go through the level all over again just to get it. So let's take the platform, grab this enemy, get back on the platform, get on these two zigzag things, get past them, double jump to the gem. Now let's get back on this platform and grab the enemy again just to be safe. Don't know if we're going to need them. We're not exactly going to need them, but might as well go ahead and grab them and double jump anyway. And then get them out of my hair here so that way, in case I do need to double jump, I can do that. Which I will for these two gems. Now. What I want to do is use the platform here. That was a terrible idea. Shouldn't have went under, I should have went over. Let's grab that enemy again once we get up here. And this... There we go. You want to throw the enemy into the switch, and then quickly use the wind to get up there and through the door. If you do it right, you'll get a second gold star, and you'll get the heart key. You'll finally have the heart key for the first time in the game. Now there is a platform. I forgot all about it, and I need to use it. And if you touch this wall, you'll enter another rotating room, this time with an enemy. We need to not only get the two gems that are here, but we need to avoid taking damage. Double jump to hit this thing again. And when the room is in this position, we can go to the right and get 8 more gems. You should have 27 at this point. Now to rotate the room back to where it was. Can't believe I got hit there. That was terrible. Thankfully, I can replenish a hit. I just need to wait for the platform again. And just float over to it. That's all there is. Now we are back over here, and we need to... Whoa, okay, I should have known that was going to hit me. Thankfully it didn't, and I kind of saw it coming. We need to make our way back to the start again, and this time take the middle path. So, grab an enemy. Double jump. No, that's not how I wanted to do it. Float back over here, and the heart door will be to the right. Yet another feature... Actually, no. Not another featureless thing. Not another featureless section. We don't need the enemy to grab the last 3 gems, but we do need him to go over here. And we're going to float over here with the enemy. And with that, we have the last of the gold stars. We have all the gems. We have everything we need. We do need to grab this gem or thing, though. And if you throw it all the way to the... Really? Okay, I should have thrown it to the spiker then. Let me wait for the spiker to get back up over here. Good, there we go. Now we throw it all the way to the right once we make it to the wind. So that way, we can make it over here. Now here's what you want to do. You want to grab an enemy, take him all the way over here, wait for the green guy to go up top while you're on the platform. Thankfully, you can still stand on it while it flashes until it disappears. And you can finally clear vision to 7. Good, I got the vision number right. Great. I'll go ahead and go for length on this. I already know how to defeat the boss anyway. There she is! We gotta do something about this racket! Okay, aim for her belly! And that's what we gotta do. So, Muzika is now this weird-looking bagpipe thing, and it sucks up 2 enemies. As you go through this boss battle, you will see these openings in the floor spit out wind. And you want to make sure that you throw the 2 enemies that she has, or she creates, or at least one of them into her belly. And then you want to avoid her as she spins around. Then she kind of produces the enemies again, and you have to lather, rinse, repeat with this. Oh, come on. Game. Game. At this point in the battle, the wind changes position. Come on. I could have used that heart! Come on! The wind just had to show up there. Now where's the wind gonna be? Is it gonna be like at the front, or... It's gonna be right there and it's gonna pick me up. Great. You may have to use the wind to hit Muzika. That's alright. I'm not gonna fault you if you're going to do that. Because more than likely you're going to have to. And apparently you have to survive the first 2 phases of this if you want to get one of your hits refilled. And sadly you can't use the other enemy in case you hit with the first one. Oh, come on. The hit was right there and it disappeared almost immediately. Well, at least I can hit you now. Oh, now you show up. Well, I guess I'll grab you now. Or maybe it was always there and I couldn't see because the camera was so zoomed out. Oh dear. The townsfolk were suffering because of your singing. What do you mean? I dreamt of singing the most beautiful songs and spreading peace and happiness throughout the land. Beryl mentioned loving your songs. What? Beryl? Oh, yes, I remember. I dreamt of singing a wonderful song to Beryl. But I can't remember the song. Hey, Klonoa, could someone be taking advantage of people's dreams? Each time I tried to remember the song, a mist appeared, and everything went quiet. Mist? It wasn't red, was it? No, it was blue. A blue mist! Thanks to you, I'm ready to sing again. Now I must practice a new song to sing for Beryl. Good luck, Muzika. Thank you. Farewell. First red mist, and now blue mist. And in the next world, we will be in the volcanic world of Jiobob. So apparently, it seems to me that a different color of mist is hitting certain inhabitants of this world whenever they dream, and it turns into a monster. And as they're a monster, they have no recollection of what they're doing, so when they're transferred back, they don't remember anything. This is getting interesting. So, join me next time, where we go through part of Jiobob, and see what else is happening in this Empire of Dreams. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!